There are several different ways that you can find slope. The first one is from a graph. So you can find the slope of this line from the graph. You choose 2 points on your line and you create a slope triangle, and then you look at what is either called rise over run or the change in y over the change in x. So first you see how much your y changes. It goes up 1, 2. So that would be 2 over, how much is the change in x? 1, 2, 3, 3. So your slope of this line would be 2/3. Similarly, for this line, you choose 2 points on the line. It's easiest if they meet at the corner of the grid lines, so like right here. Make your slope triangle. M equals, it's the change in y over the change in x. So see how much your y changes. It goes down 1, 2, 3. So it goes down 3, -3. Then it goes over 1, 2, 3, 4, over 4. So the slope of this line is -3/4. Another way you can find slope is from a table. So again, you're going to find change in y over change in x. So the first thing you're going to look at is how much is your y changing. So from 3 to 11, that goes up 8. From 11 to 19, that goes up 8. So consistently, your y is changing by 8. Then you look at how much is your x changing. So from 0 to 2 goes up by 2, 2 to 4 goes up by 2. Then you write this as a fraction, as the change in y, which is 8, over the change in x, which is 2, which simplifies to 4, because the slope of this table, of the line that's represented by this table, would be 4. Here's another example. Again, find your change in y over your change in x. So figure out how much your y is changing. So from 2 to 6 is +4. Again, +4, so consistently going up by 4. Then look at your x's. How much are they increasing? So from -1 to 0 is increasing by 1, 0 to 1 is increasing by 1. So we're going to write this as a fraction. Change in y over change in x, which could be simplified to just 4. The last way that you can find slope is from an equation of a line. So the equation of a line is y equals mx plus b. So m is your slope. So for this equation, your slope is 3. So m equals 3. For this equation, it's right here. M equals -1/4. So those are 3 different ways that you can find slope. For more information, you can look at equations of lines, and it goes more in depth into finding slope from a graph and from an equation.